Final champ of the day, Aden. Take us through, what worked well in that series. You had Keith Miley, who I believe won this last year, but you were pretty strong in the U20 division. A lot of experience. Take us through, what was the key to get that win in those two matches?
Honestly, biggest thing for me was, sticking to what I do best. My hooks, my 2-on-1s, my throws. So sticking to what I can do best is kind of the key for all of my matches. Whether it was my first one, whether it was Miley, it didn't really matter. I came into this tournament thinking, do I really want to wrestle? Making national team, I already had the spot locked up. So I was like, do I really want to wrestle? And then eventually I was like, you know what? I'm going to go put it on the line. And Yvonne always said growing up that you put it on the line, the best one's going to show out and show up. So that's what I did. I was like, I'm going to put it on the line and just go out and prove that what I do best works for me, and that's what gets me to these top spots that I want to be at.
You have a lot of experience internationally, you have a lot of experience at the senior level. How do you stay consistent performing at the top levels and coming back here and winning this year after year?
It's just having fun at this point. At a certain point, it's whatever you do. Obviously, the work you put in is super important, and it is very important, but I just try to have fun. I go into every tournament with the mindset of I'm gonna go out, have fun, wrestle the way I do, let it fly, and see what happens. So that's kind of how I approach every tournament, whether it's international, worlds, just another international tournament, just like a tournament here. It's always go in, have fun, let it fly, see what happens.
You spent a lot of time in Corvallis, where you're training at Beaver Dam. Spent a lot of time in Colorado Springs, all around the country, training with the top coaches, top athletes. What was your training situation coming into this, or was there anything that you focused on, or just kept doing what you got to do?
No, it's always been the same mentality and mindset of I'm going to work and do what I'm best at, and if I know what I'm best at, then as long as I keep improving on that, then it's hard to beat, right? It's kind of with anyone. Mijan Lopez has his gut. If you can't stop it, then you're not going to win, right? So that's where I work on. My training it's always been the same, just as hard, just as often, just as consistent, but it was working on the things I already do and the things I do really well just to make them that much better.
Obviously, you are on the national team and you won this, so you're definitely, going to Worlds in Serbia. What do you got to do to, reach the top of the podium at that event later this year?
Yeah, obviously I made U20 Worlds, obviously all 3 years in a row. I got my 2 bronze medals, and honestly those sucked. I hate going in, losing, and then still having to come back and wrestle. Obviously I'm super happy I have them, but it sucks. I want the gold medal, and I think to reach that gold medal, I need to just keep doing what I'm doing, trusting in my coaches, trusting in what I have going on around me, and keep working on the things that I'm best at. And if I can be the best at what I'm best at, then it's hard for anyone to beat me at what I'm good at.
You got freestyle tomorrow. Congratulations. Get ready for tomorrow. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.